What's up, Trail Fam? Today, we're diving into the Beta series from Arc'teryx, the Beta Breakdown. We're gonna be talking about the Beta SL, the traditional original Beta, and the Beta AR. Which one's for you? Stay tuned to find out. The Beta series is Arc'teryx's all conditions, go anywhere, hard shell line. You know, it's really that last jacket you'll ever need. So regardless of which of these three jackets you may choose, just know you're not gonna go wrong. Basically, at the end of the day, whether you're fast packing through a drizzle, doing some crazy hardcore ice climbing out in the mountains, or just walking to the grocery store through a pretty torrential rainstorm, any one of these jackets will have you covered. So now we're gonna hop into the Beta SL and learn more about that first. Host, zipping up Beta SL on windy ridgeline. First up, Beta SL. This one is all about those ultralight people who want to have a quick, fast packing jacket that packs down and has some nice ventilation and good features. You know, we're talking about just over 11 ounces here. So for a pretty badass rain jacket, this is super light. It's got that Gore-Tex EPE membrane with that C-knit backer. So it's nice and soft feeling, you know, on these new Arc'teryx jackets. They're kind of maybe forcefully going away from the traditional Gore-Tex we all know and don't love because of that crunchiness, and the new Gore-Tex is having a softer feel with that C-knit backer. So nice and soft, nice and lightweight at 11 ounces. Also comes with those pit zips, so really good for ventilation, but with all those features, with all those lightweightedness in the SL, you are losing that ruggedness. You know, it's not as durable as either the regular Beta or the Beta AR. So that's pretty much what it comes down to. If you want something lightweight, really fast, nice and breathable, go for the SL. While you're watching this, if you're appreciating what you're watching, hit that subscribe button and drop a like. It helps us get all the good information into the algorithm and helps us keep doing what we're doing. Next is the regular traditional Beta jacket, which is, in my opinion, the best jacket that Arc'teryx has ever created. There's a reason everybody's wearing it. There's a reason it's one of the best-selling jackets in the world, and that's because it really is that quiver killer of a jacket. Solid all-around weather protection, super durable, not as beefy as the AR, but still really handles ice and stone and any sort of rough terrain, any abrasion. It's not gonna break down on you super quickly. It also comes with that Gore-Tex EPE membrane and that C-knit backer, similar to the SL. So has a little bit of a softer feel on the body, nice and comfortable. And you know, it's really just about that middle of the line durability for backpacking, alpine hikes, or just your rainy commute to work on your bike. The one downside with the regular Beta over the SL and the AR is there's no pit zips on the Beta. So with the SL, you get pit zips. With the AR, you get pit zips. With the Beta, no pit zips. So more durable, more protective, but not as breathable with the regular Beta. And finally, to the Beta AR. We always talk about those acronyms again with Arc'teryx: SL, super light, AR, all-rounder. And I mentioned with the regular Beta that is, you know, your all-round jacket. It's really good. So I really like to think this one as, you know, not so much all-rounder, but more like alpine ready. It's the hardiest, as of right now, of these three jackets. It's the most durable. It has the Rico reflector. It has the rugged, you know, what's that called? The rugged drop hood that Arc'teryx knows and loves. It fits around your helmet really well. It's great for backcountry skiing, snowboarding, rock climbing, ice climbing, any sort of conditions where you want to have full protection. You want to have safety from that Rico reflector. You want the most durable and abrasion resistant jacket. It also comes with the pit zips. So it's like the traditional Beta on steroids. So if you're really like, ooh, do I get that SL or do I get that regular? Maybe if you want best of both worlds, go for the AR. If you just want the last rain jacket you'll ever buy, if you're looking for the best of both worlds, the AR does beat out the SL and the traditional Beta just because it has all of those features in one package. So what's the move for you? Beta SL, if you are all about ultra light and you're like a weight weenie chasing summits. Beta, if you want everyday versatility, just something super simple that's gonna have you covered from the trail to the grocery store and the AR. If you really like to get after it, if you're doing some backcountry stuff, maybe some ice climbing, but also just want the best jacket with all the features, go for the AR. Again, you can't go wrong with any of the 3 jackets, but that's just the simple breakdown and the difference. For those of you who's been asking us for this, here you go. There's the differences laid out really simply. I put AR kind of at the top, definitely 10 out of 10. Beta will put you at like a 9 out of 10, again, because it's so good at almost everything, but lacks the pit zips. And then I'll put the SL, you know, at maybe like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Still a really, really good jacket, one of the best performing shells that exists, but not as durable, not as rugged. If you're a fan of any of these jackets, drop a comment down below and let us know which one you like. And if you appreciated this review or are looking for more outdoor gear reviews, make sure to leave a subscribe and a like and a comment, all that good stuff down below. And if you want to pick up any one of these 3 fantastic jackets or anything else we carry at ridgeandriver.com, use that code YouTube10 for 10% off anything on our whole website. So definitely make sure to go use that and check it out. So that's it for the beta breakdown today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.